Okay, now finally, I guess you can hear me. Cool. Let's start now. Then, because we are behind. So, I do have here this epoxy that I mixed. It's about 600 milligrams. I just need to mix it well. Afterwards, I will just pour it in another bucket. So I'll mix it once more there. Okay. Cool. Good. I will mix it here again. Okay, let's keep the drill machine here. Okay. Now it's time to choose the colors, right? What colors to put? I'll let the lamp aside because I don't need it now. Just get this cloth and clean whatever epoxy is here on the table. And let's see now. I will split the two epoxy. I will split the epoxy in two equal parts. I will keep a bit aside for the lamp, but rather than that, I have two buckets now with epoxy, right? And it's time to choose two colors to put in the middle of the river table. So this is the colors that I have available here, and I guess I will try to put some blue, right, to make it, I don't know if blue, I don't know. I will use some blue and some greenish blue. Yeah. So one of the parts I will make it this greenish blue, which is kind of turquoise, and then another one I will make it blue, which is a normal blue, like this, and in both of them I will put some shining pearl. Okay, give me a second, so I'm going to my YouTube studio here. Okay, so in both of them I will put just a little of pearl. Not too much, but just a bit. And now, guys, it's time for the magic moment of mixing. Cool, so that's the greenish blue, and this will be the blue. Okay. I will let it rest for 1 or 2 minutes. Now, both colors are looking really nice. Alright. I'm pretty sure they will look amazing when I will put them in on the river table. I'm pretty sure. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So what we have now? I guess the epoxy already started to react. I see some small air bubbles coming out, so I guess it's time to pour everything together. I will also prepare my phone for recording. So I will make a complete video on YouTube. Alright. Okay. So again, I will stir a bit more the colors. one, and this is the second one. And I will get everything here closer. To me. Okay, I'll also make sure that my phone records everything. But here, okie dokie. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to pour the epoxy here. Okay, this is one part. I will put the other one. Okay, and this is again another part. And actually looks like the quantity was quite well calculated, since I do have enough epoxy to cover everything. Alright. I will take a brush that I have here, and I will just make sure that the epoxy reaches all the margins, all the cracks. And I would like to set this such way that I have equal thickness on top of the wood, which means I have to lift a bit this side, a bit more from this corner. Actually not from this side, but from this corner. Yeah. So I will see a constant thickness of the epoxy on top of the wood. I don't like this side because it looks like it's too much. Here it's much thicker. Let's get the two buckets away and I'll search for more wood pieces. here like that. And everything should level by itself. I'm looking now around to avoid any leak, because if there is any leak, we are kind of I don't want to say the bad word. I guess I do have a small leak here. And yes, this is correct, which is very bad, and it has to be fixed as soon as possible. First I will check a bit more the leveling. To see if I do have to insist a bit more. And looks like I do have. Okay. Now everything looks much better, but I see some air bubbles coming out from there. I don't know why. Just try to clean a bit here. And then I will prepare a glue gun to try to cover whatever it's bad here. Okie dokie, okie dokie. I guess that's why some people are using silicone to isolate the frame of the cast, and not only hot glue. I did this mistake a few times, and every time I think that I can do it better and that I put enough hot glue to cover everything. Looks like it's not like this. And it's not easy at all to isolate something with hot glue. I'll just prepare one more stick. And now I'm looking how to cover this part here. Okay, the other side looks good and looks like there is no leak. what is on top actually doesn't really matter, because I will just clear everything. I will get a layer of epoxy and wood. I will just put a small absorber here. I will try to put some hot glue on top of it. The hot glue is not so hot for the moment. Oh man. And then I can extract some epoxy from there and cast it in some other shape. Let's fix the issue now. I will first create a ceiling on the white MDF. A bit more far away of the leaking place. And then I will just be covering everything together, layer by layer, like in a 3D printer. No? Okidoki, one corner is done. Just working on the other one, and let's see where do we get. Okay. Good. So this is done now. But I still have another ongoing project, which is this guy here, the lamp, and I would just like to pour one more layer on top of this one. So I will just put it here. Ideally would be to have a tray, so the epoxy that will pour down will not go away, and I will use the blue one that I have, and I will just pour it on top of it like this. actually don't care too much where it goes, because I can sand it over at the end, right? I just want to have, and there is a, I just want to have one more layer on top of what I already had. Also use the other blue, the greenish blue. Just to make sure that I'm covering everything. Okay. Ah shit, no, some epoxy went in the connector. Fuck. This is not good at all. I need to get it out somehow. At the end I will apply polish to these pieces, so there will be no how do you call it, no marks of any tear. But let's see. Okay, they look good. Now I would like to do something, and what I want to do is to mix a bit the colors in here. Okay, looks good. And now I could collect some of the extra epoxy from there, and I have some small stuff like look, I'll teach you a hint. So I have a very small bottle, which is from, I guess, a soya sauce when we order sushi. And what can you do? So you can simply get some epoxy, because there is a lot of extra epoxy, right? So I can actually take some epoxy from here. It's not so easy to get it inside. as you see, I got a small bottle of epoxy, right? Well, when this will get hard, I could simply cut the plastic bottle and I will have a small epoxy square that I can shape it afterwards in any jewelry or, I don't know, earrings, whatever, necklaces or whatever it's on your mind to do with some extra epoxy. So this is one of my secrets, how I do save some things, right? Okay, I'll just put it aside here, and I guess I could still get like one more. See, I have one more. I will just do the same. There was an air bubble. Something, okay. Cool. And there's still like 2 or 3 millimeters on top of the wood. So I'll take more. I don't know if I still have, yeah, I have one more small bottle. Okie dokie. Now I will just mix again the colors here in the middle. And I will just drop this piece here somewhere. And yeah, that's it. Now guys, we can let it dry and we're gonna come back later to see what it's doing, how is it doing. Okay, just try to clean a bit here, whatever epoxy drops I have. Then all the other stuff I will just, I still have some epoxy here, I could put some color in it, and it's like 50 milligrams. From the same reason, at some point I can create some, I don't know, jewelry. This is not enough. Okay. Now I'll put some random colors in this that I also want to test and see how they look. This is some bronze, and I could put some purple. Let's see, bronze and purple. how will the combination be. And I will just mix it. And the bronze is actually really nice, right? Yes. But this one I will just let it dry. I'll prepare a small popsicle stick or two, and whenever I will be back, I will just use the two sticks to mix the colors. Here. And in here. Come on. What the heck? I don't know. I'll just put them here. Cool. See you guys later. Later on today I will make some gaming streaming on the new Alpine Farming channel. So if you want to join me, I will wait you there. By then, have a good day. And stream and now. Bye guys.